Well, how do you see it going, Glenn? Who's your favourite at this point in the competition? We've seen all the teams play in the group stage. Usual suspects?
I think Liverpool and I've got to say Liverpool, and I've got a sneaky feeling that Atletico Madrid might get through, you know.
Yeah, really, they've not. They've kind of dipped, you know, at the moment. They've obviously lost Griezmann. They're in a little bit of a transitional phase.
They are, but they're a tough team to play against. Them. Whether they'll win it or not, I'm not so sure. But I can't see anyone past Liverpool at the moment.
Yeah. PSG looked good tonight. They did look good. Juventus had a sneaky suspicion at the start of the season about them, but Liverpool for me.
Yeah. What about you, Ray?
I think it's a clean sweep. Liverpool. They just look the more complete.
Yeah.
Team.
What is it about Liverpool that why have they become so dynamic?
They've got a mentality. Once you win, and they've been on the cusp of winning for a couple of years, but they got over that line. They've won the big one, the Champions League. They look like they're going to win the Premier League as well now. And I think they've just got a mentality now that we're not going to lose. Before a ball's even kicked, we're not going to lose this game. We're going to win.
None of you have mentioned, not one of you have mentioned Manchester City as one of the favourites. They've had a bit of a dip this season with a few injuries, but who might get fit again by February, of course, Laporte in particular. Why have you not considered them amongst your absolute favourites?
Just their history in this competition. They always seem to come up short, and they're
the same as PSG
side.
in a way, I suppose you could say.
Exactly, it's very, very similar. But
they're relatively new to the big-time environment, aren't they? If realistically speaking, it's only in the last kind of half a dozen years that they've become even competitive at this level.
You say that, but I mean the Guardiolas and the players, they've got to play at the highest level for a long time now, and I think. The only problem is they've got, for me, is defensively. And I just think the big teams will pick them off.
I think the foundations of any team that's going to win this tournament, you have to have good, consistent selection and performances at centre-back, in the centre-back areas.
But by February, could they not get that if Laporte comes back?
Yeah, but I think there could be too many scars by the time that comes round. I think for one player to change that all on his own would be a big ask.
I think they're conceding against like mediocre sides in the league. What they're going to be like when they play against the top teams in this tournament, that's what concerns me. Yeah. And it's not just about the centre-backs, it's the way they play, which is lovely in many ways, but if you're going to go all the way to win the Champions League, which I don't think they will, playing that way, they get picked off too many times, you know, on the break.